If you drive for Uber long enough, you'll eventually get a passenger who changes you forever. Most people think the biggest danger is getting robbed. They're wrong. Sometimes the person who gets into your car isn't trying to steal from you. Sometimes they were never supposed to be there in the first place. This happened to me in October of 2023. I haven't driven at night since, and every time my phone vibrates with an Uber notification, I still remember that final ride. My name is Ethan, and at the time, I had been driving Uber in northern Pennsylvania for almost 4 years. Night shifts paid the most. Bars closed around 2 in the morning, airports never slept, and college students always needed rides. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid my bills. Most nights were completely normal. Drunk passengers, tourists, people arguing on the phone. Nothing exciting until the ride that started at exactly 2:37 a.m. I had just finished dropping off a couple outside a hotel. I was about to head home when another request appeared. Pickup location, Old Route 19. Destination, Black Pine Road. Estimated fare, $31. It seemed strange because Old Route 19 was mostly abandoned farmland. Hardly anyone lived there anymore. Still, money was money. I accepted. The GPS estimated 15 minutes to the pickup. As I drove farther from town, streetlights disappeared. Cell service dropped to 1 bar. The road narrowed until trees covered both sides. No houses, no gas stations, nothing. Ajahn. Finally, I reached the pickup location. The app showed I had arrived, but nobody was there. I waited. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Then, movement. A woman stepped out of the woods. Not from a driveway, not from a house, straight from the trees. She looked to be in her late 20s. Long black hair, gray hoodie, bare feet. Her clothes were damp as if she'd been standing outside for hours. She opened the back door without saying anything. The moment she sat down, the inside temperature of my car dropped. Not slightly. It became freezing. I actually looked to see if my air conditioner had somehow turned on. It hadn't. Everything okay? I asked. She nodded once. Black Pine Road. Her voice sounded weak, like she hadn't spoken in days. I pulled away, trying to ignore how uncomfortable I suddenly felt. For the first 10 minutes, she didn't move, didn't use her phone, didn't cough, didn't even breathe loudly. Complete silence. Finally, I tried making conversation. So, late night? Nothing. I checked the mirror. She was staring out the window, perfectly still. Then she quietly asked, "Have you ever picked someone up who was already dead?" I laughed, mostly because I didn't know what else to do. "What?" She slowly looked at me through the mirror. I asked if you've ever driven someone who wasn't alive anymore. Every hair on my arm stood up. I forced another laugh. "That's an odd question." She smiled, just a little. "You'd know if you had." After that, silence again. About 20 minutes into the drive, the GPS suddenly froze. The route disappeared. Then my phone restarted by itself. I sighed. No signal. The woman quietly said, "Don't worry. I know the way." Without hesitation, she began giving directions. Turn left. There wasn't a road, just an old dirt path. I don't think cars are supposed to turn left. Something about the way she said it made my hands move before I even thought. The tires crunched onto gravel. Branches scraped against both sides of the car. The farther we drove, the darker everything became. Even my headlights seemed weaker, like the darkness itself was swallowing the light. Then I saw another car, parked beside the road, driver's door open, engine off, no lights, no people, just abandoned. I slowed down. Should we call someone? The woman answered immediately. They're already gone. Gone where? She didn't answer. As we passed, I noticed deep scratches covering the entire driver's side. Not normal scratches. They looked like enormous fingernails had dragged across the metal. I drove faster. 5 minutes later, something hit the roof. Boom, the entire car shook. I slammed the brakes. What was that? No answer. I stepped outside. Nothing. No tree branch. No animal. No damage. Just complete silence. Then I heard footsteps walking through the woods beside me. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Slow, heavy, circling the car. I couldn't see anyone. The flashlight on my phone barely reached the trees. The footsteps stopped, directly behind me. I spun around. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. My heart pounded as I climbed back into the driver's seat. The woman hadn't moved. She simply whispered, "It knows you're looking now." What knows? No response. I stepped on the gas, as fast as the dirt road allowed. Then, every warning light on my dashboard came on at once. Battery, oil, engine, ABS, everything. The radio blasted static. My headlights flickered, and in the rearview mirror, for less than 1 second, I saw someone sitting beside the woman. A tall man, his face completely black. No eyes, no mouth, just darkness. I slammed on the brakes, turned around. The back seat was empty. Only the woman remained. She slowly smiled. "You saw him." I couldn't speak. Most people don't. I grabbed my phone. No signal. No GPS. No emergency calls. Nothing. The woman leaned forward, close enough that I could smell wet earth on her clothes. "Don't stop driving. If you stop, he catches up." I didn't ask who he was. I just drove. Faster. The road twisted deeper into the forest. Then suddenly, the trees ended. Ahead stood a single abandoned farmhouse. Every window broken, front door hanging open. The GPS came back to life. Destination reached. The woman opened the door. Before stepping out, she placed something on the seat. A silver necklace, old, covered in dried mud. She looked at me one last time, then quietly said, "Don't accept the next ride." She closed the door, walked toward the house, and disappeared inside. I waited. 30 seconds. 1 minute. No lights came on. No sounds. Nothing. Finally, I drove away. The moment I reached the main road, my phone chimed. New Uber request. Pickup location. The abandoned farmhouse. Passenger name, Ethan. My own name. The profile picture was me, standing beside my car, taken from behind. I had never seen that photo before.